Today on Tease Time, we're going to start to build our wind diffuser that's going on the roof line just to help kick wind over the solar panels. So that is today. Let's go. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Tease Time. I'm TJ. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to do our wind deflector to kind of help with the wind to blow over our solar panels that we have on the roof. These are the deflectors that I'm going to use. They're Apex. I have 6 of them. I'm going to try to just combine all of those to make like one big deflector. If I don't need all of them, I don't need all of them, but I just have to measure to see like how wide I need to make it, and then we could just work off of that. And I am going to use like the scrap aluminum from like when I did the demo. This right here was the trim that was going along like the top, the headliner. So I'm going to use that. And then also this pile right here, whatever I could save out of this, I'm going to use that. And then I have an extra like stainless steel hardware that I was using like when I was mounting the solar panels. So let me actually just show you on the roof what I'm speaking of. So let's look at that. All right, this is the roof, and the deflector is going to be somewhere right here. As you can see, they probably already had like an old deflector. As you can see, like the marks and stuff from a previous install. So I just have to figure out how wide I need to make this, and I'm thinking of something like either here or even mounting it further back, like right here, to kind of shoot up and help go over the solar panels, because those are fixed, so those aren't moving. The better I could get the air to kind of help kick over that, the better that should be, so I don't have to worry about like lift and just keeping everything in place. You don't want stuff to like blow away when you're going down the road. Measure, 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 then cut, and measure, 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 and double check, install, and it should be good. So let's go. All right, so I'm thinking 91 inches wide should be good for this install. The only thing I have to worry about is like how far out like the supporting brackets will be from the deflector. The further away it is, the less rigid it will be, but the closer in I put it, the more rigid it will be. That's what we have to decide on also, but I'm gonna shoot for 91 inches wide if the panels, the deflectors that I have will allow for that. So we're gonna go aiming for 91. So now I'm gonna go measure the deflectors that I have to see if it will allow for that. And then you have like a little bit of overhang like from these brackets for the roof rack brackets. So it should sit like something like so when it's balanced out even on both sides. All right, we got a little carnage on one. As you can see, I drilled and it cracked going right there. So hopefully it should be okay. Like once I get everything like bolted together, that should reinforce that. I'm gonna use that on the back side. So imagine this is gonna be like so. So cover it will be bolted together, and then like I'll put like a plate going straight across and probably going up and down. But yeah, that's where we're at. So be careful when you're drilling. You can crack it. Like I tried to go slow, but like the drill probably caught like one of the holes that was already in the wood. So life happens. I'm still gonna make it work because I'm gonna need exactly 6 pieces, and that's what I have. So we're gonna put it together and see how it holds. If need be, I have to source like another one to correct that, but like when everything is bolted together, it should hold, it should be secure. So let's get going. Right now I guess I have to figure out the bracketry that I wanted to use or make up. So that's where we're at right now. So enjoy. All right, this is where we're at right now. I'm gonna use these two pieces for the width, the horizontal, and then I need more aluminum plate like this for the vertical. So I'm about to make a parts run real quick. So I'm thinking about having this going vertical, and then the other piece right there to go horizontal, and then drill into those because it's a 90-degree angle, and then have those mount to the roof rack. So that should keep it like secure and in place and have like a little spring action to it. But like when everything is bolted together, like that piece that cracked, it should be fine. I'm gonna use some double stick tape just to kind of like get everything like in place, like with the vertical pieces right here, the aluminum plate that I have to go get more of. And then once everything is double stick together, I'll just go ahead and like drill everything out and then just bolt everything together like that. That should work out pretty good. We'll find out. But let me go to a parts run, go get some more plate, and then we'll be right back. All right, and we're back from our parts run. This is the aluminum plate I have right here. It's 1 by 1/8 and 48 inches long. That's what I'm going to use for the vertical length on the diffuser right here. So this is it's going to be like 10.5 inches long pieces. So we need 7 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then for the vertical, or not vertical, the horizontal, this is what I'm going to use, this angle plate right here. I have to double check how long I need that. But that's going to be a cross brace, so it's going to be braced going horizontal and vertical, so it should be braced pretty well. And then off of the angle pieces, I'm going to have aluminum plate come off of the diffuser itself to mount onto the roof rack, so it should be in place. And I was thinking about using double stick tape, but like I'm probably not going to use that because on the back side, if I use that, it'll probably peel off the black laminate. So I'm just gonna get like the first piece cut, like the 10.5 inch vertical piece, and then find out the holes for that, and then I could just use that as a template to make the rest of the 6. So that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna get that going, and then also I just have to figure out the length for the horizontal piece, and we're gonna get that cut. I'm gonna have 2 horizontal pieces, so it should be an extra brace. It shouldn't be flimsy at all. So let's get it. All right, this is where we're at right now. I'm short a few nuts, and I probably like one washer, but this is what I'm aiming for right here, something like this. So I just need 4 more nuts, and it should be good. But it is, as you can see, it's not flimsy. It's pretty light. It's all it's aluminum and stainless steel hardware. So I'm pleased with that. So I'm gonna continue this video. I gotta do another parts run. I gotta get those nuts. They're nylon locking nuts. So I have to go get more. I did rummage through all my hardware, even the scrap hardware. I can't find that. The correct size nuts that I need. So I shall return, and we'll get this finished, and we'll get this mounted up on the roof. So stay tuned. All right, they didn't have the correct hardware that I needed at the hardware store, so I went ahead and ordered that. I'm gonna still go ahead. I'm gonna put it on the van right now without like the 4 bolts that we need. It's just these 4 right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's still solid. It's still secure. I'll do that at a later date, but right now I'm just going to try to figure out the angle that I need to put these brackets right here. And I drilled out was that 2, 4, 6, 8 holes that we're going to use for our mounting points right there at the bottom. So right now, just going to go up top, just try to line everything up to try to see the angle, and then just bend the aluminum bar to the correct angle. So should be easy. We shall find out. All right, and this is what I'm thinking for like the angle of the bar. I have these little plates bent up, so it should sit like so, and then have the angle to kind of kick back. It's kind of hard to hold everything in place when it's not bolted up, but I'm gonna base everything off of these brackets right here. So I'm gonna make 3 more sets of them, and then once I have these made up, I'll get everything bolted up, and it should work out nice. The deflector will sit like so, something like this. This isn't the permanent location, but just so you get a visual. So it's gonna be like that, but just a little further out, and we're gonna have 4 brackets. And then I do have like some foam filler I can put at the bottom just to kind of separate the van and the visor, and it also helps the wind to blow over it. So that's where we're at right now. And bada boom, bada bing, it's in, it's installed, it's finished. I'm pleased with it. There's a couple more things I need to do to it, but it's complete at this stage. For you to view, I need to probably get some more washers and spacers. Like you see some gaps. So I should put like a horizontal, a piece of flat plate to go under it that way, so there's more that is biting onto. I don't like that, but it does catch like on this side, so it's fine. And I'm still missing like a couple nuts and bolts. There's a 4 in the front that I'll put in at a later date, but it's secure, it's not moving. And I did also include like this little strip at the bottom just to block the air, to insulate it, and it kind of keeps the body and the screws and everything from actually touching. So the wind should catch, well, it'll keep the wind from going under and may force it up over. So it should force up over all of that greatness right there. So I'm pleased with that. I said it should be easy. It did draw blood. No project's isn't complete without a little blood drawn. But until next Wednesday, never underestimate, no matter how big of a task or how small of a task. Give it you all. Peace. TJ.